Hey Alexis Love Beauties and Flawless Men. We are back with another video, and first of all, let's just talk about the scarf, honey. So I kind of injured my hand the other day, and y'all know I was gonna do a little brace to the back and stuff like that, you know, my signature move with my little curlies and stuff. But I injured my hand the other day, so I just went through, greased my scalp. Quick hair update: that hair grease that we mixed together has been making my hair so thick. Like, my hair is so thick, it don't make no sense. I was kind of nervous because I was like, it looked little and thick, like why it's all short? And it's just a lot of new growth. Like within a few weeks of me using that hair grease and washing my hair got super thick. So I wasn't even prepared to do any braids because my hand got a little injured. So I did the unthinkable, which is what I don't like to do, is put the scarf on. I put this scarf on and I was like, okay, you know, have like the little edge piece showing and something like that, and just put a little knot at the top. So we chilling today. I got a long t-shirt. Y'all know how women love the long t-shirts, and you just walk around the house in some shorts and something like that, and that's how we chilling today. So we're just going to be chilling today in this video in general, because we're talking about how to save money. Here she go, talking about how to save money, because when I look around, it be so much money like on the ground. Let me say this. At first, I was not a penny person, a coin person. I just had it was the absolute disrespect if I had to break a bill for just something that cost $1 or something. And it's been going on for years. Like, I just stopped doing that probably like 2 years ago, where now I can use change. I know how to count change. It was just something about the change being loose. I just didn't have attraction to it. Getting older, I'm like, girl, if you don't start keeping your change, I would literally give handful of change and quarters to people that probably could have made up $20, all because it was loose change. And I'm not really a purse person, but now I wear purses. And another reason why I didn't like change is because it's like the women that had a change, they always got so much change at the bottom of their purse. I didn't really care for purses because I'm like, they're always big purses, or a purse is just something you get to just throw stuff in, so you're not really caring about it. And that's not the reality in it. Money is money, whether it's in a coin form, a bottle form, you know, something you can return to the store and get money back from it. Mail and rebate, money is money. So I got out of that, and now run me my money. I want every penny, quarter, nickel. I'm so good with it. I'm counting it up to, yep, that's 55. Yep, she owed me 32 cents. Period. I'm good with it. So I appreciate the coins, and I want us all to appreciate more, because like I said, we'll look around outside. It's so many different. Now let me back up. The reason why it's so important to keep our outside clean is because we're just polluting the air, which in turn pollutes us back. If we're just throwing trash out all the time and it's germs and it's just dirty outside, that stuff does affect us. Like, I don't know why we feel like we're here and then nature all the way over there. So this happened 6,000 years ago. This don't have nothing to do with me. This still has everything to do with us. The grass is still growing outside. Like, everything has something to do with us. So Alexis Love Beauties and Flawless Men, don't ever think that just because that happened decades ago that it's still not affecting us today. Generational curses are still affecting us today, even though it started with our grandparents that we don't even know their names to. It's still happening today. Things are still happening today. It does affect us today that, you know, we're drinking and eating and just throwing stuff outside. And that's what brings me to this video. How to save money. We can save money with the things that we're just throwing outside, which in turns pollute our air. Now we go outside and get sick because it's some airborne illness. Some of these things are created by us, and then some of these things are created by science. But let us not be a part of the reason why we have air pollution. There's about to be so many barbecues this year, if it hasn't started already. If you're in Michigan, you know it rained today, yesterday, and then we just had like 80 degrees. Finally hit the 80 degrees for the year 2023. We're in the middle of May, honey, and we ain't still hit summer yet. So, you know, we have just the crazy weather. But everybody is still doing them, still having barbecues, birthday parties, going out wherever people is doing. And instead of throwing that trash away, see, this is the number one thing that people will have to lose in order for them to get this money. Because I'm sitting up here like, yeah, because people have so much pride to where it's like, oh, I'm with my girls, like we team baddies, like girl, anybody about to be picking up no trash, like what? Like I'm with my dudes, like bro, that ain't cool, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't hang with us if you ain't really dressed like this. All this other stuff is going on, and it's money just everywhere. You drinking pops and sodas and just throwing 10, that's 10 cents. I done got to the point where I'm looking at 10, 30, 15, 20, 35, 34, 47. I'm looking like, hold on, that's 47. That's 47 cents. Run me that. I'm looking like that. And a lot of the times people look at you like, girl, she a bum. Girl, she just broke. Girl, she out here penny pinching. Girl, she this, girl, she that. The more we sit and listen to people that saying, girl, you this, girl, you that, you just broke. Well, first of all, we need to be around people that think like that, because we thinking on another level. Second of all, don't have any pride. You have to lose your pride when you're doing things. God don't even mess with people that have pride. Because see, a prideful person, you can't tell them nothing. They think they're superior. They think highly than they ought. And God always says, be humble yourself. You know, it's better we do it than he do it. So, you know, don't have no pride. If I'm hanging out in this, we all baddies. Oh, girl, don't do that, sis. Let me pick. I'm the friend that's gonna be like, sis, let me pick. But I don't want to be around friends no more that's still just throwing stuff in. When you get older, and it'll take time, you know, we all still learn different things like that. Alexis Love is still learning, period. But it's no excuse. Like when you see yourself doing different things and, you know, now you want to save money and different things like that, or you prefer not to be in certain areas and with certain people doing certain things, you can't have pride. You can't be all shy and timid. You can't have pride and to be like, okay, well, I'm not about to do that because they're watching. Don't nobody care about nobody that's watching. I'm about to give me some gloves and I'm gonna give me a bag, and we got a family reunion of 500 people. I racked up $1,000 off of pop cans. We have to start thinking like that. We're not getting this money back in Texas. Anything that you pay for, you pay for. You pay taxes on taxes. Texas pay taxes. It's crazy. So we're not getting. A lot of times we don't get the refund money back that we want back. The job ain't really give us the raise like that. And I had to leave work early the other day. I had to leave work so I can go to the doctor because my health is more important than anything. If I'm not here, ain't nothing gonna be moving. So that got me 2 hours off of work. So it's just like, how I'm gonna get my money back? Ain't nobody just out here giving nobody no money. Ain't nobody out here trying to really tell nobody how to get no money. And first of all, before we start talking about money, it's other things that we need to even do before we get some money, because we all know how to get some money. A homeless person know how to get some money and make some money. It's just really about the mentality of why we don't have no money, or the amount of money that we need, because it ain't about money. At the end of this, it's not about money. That's why I said being wise and being humble now and saying this righteously. Lord, hold the money real quick, because everybody can get some money. You get money, we got a job, we make money. It's besides that something is still missing, to where you feel like even when you got some money, something is still missing. That's another video for another day, but I just want to throw that out there. We're not getting that money back if you just took off of work. You're not getting that $15 back if you took off 2 hours. You're not getting that back. You ain't getting that $35 or whatever, the $50. You're not getting that back. How do we begin to, you know, keep our environment clean, do different things, make sure we're taking care of ourselves and potentially our neighbor, and while also still being able to get some money too? The money is the last thing, but it's still in the play, because you know what I'm saying, we don't work, we don't eat. That's something that we can begin to do. Is even if you don't drink pop, I don't drink pop. And I'm going to say that lightly, because you know how sometimes be like, I don't do this, I don't do that, and you still might do it behind the scenes. Well, whatever you do behind the scenes is whatever you do behind the scenes. And this is why you have that personal relationship with God. That way nobody can judge you or do nothing. And whatever you do, you tell him to the Father. And if God is with you, no man can be against you. That's on period. But, you know, just saying that lightly, because I still might drink a little soda every now and again, but I don't drink pop like that enough to be, you know, racking up. So for that reason, if I'm going around people and they drinking pop, now I'm looking like, yep, you done with that? All right, yep, got the trash bag right here. You need another one? All right, I got you right here. Now I'm sitting here looking like, hold on, that's high me 25 cents. That's high me 50 cents. And we're just throwing these things away. And then, you know, in our generation, we'll always say, oh, the government this, the government that. We have so many different reasons of blaming people, and it's easy, and it does make sense to just blame somebody, or why our heart is broken and why we're broken, all these other things. You can blame. I mean, it is some stuff that you can blame, like what if I didn't learn that, or what if this person did use me, or what if this. We have to begin to. This is where we get that relationship with God, just period. Because we cannot continue to live like this. Because while we still sitting here broke and sitting here hurt, that person probably hurt or whatever. Maybe they consciously did it or not, whatever. But they gonna know about their day. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna make no sense for us to still be sitting here and we mad at the other co-workers because they just got employee of the month and all this, but you ain't been working hard to be employee of the month. We can't be mad because we got to take off to go to a doctor's appointment. Now, hey, my check about to be short $50 when it's probably $50 outside. Alexis Love Beauties and Flawless Men lose the pride. It's not a good thing to have. Confidence and pride is two different things. We prefer to be confident. But if you're out this summer, or even this winter, or this goes for anything, you know, children can do this, and I'm going to say do this with wisdom. If you are picking up pop cans or bottle cans or anything like that, it could be random. A penny, it could be random. You know, just go ahead and make sure that you're sanitizing those things, because you'll still have to come in contact with these things. You'll still have to touch these things. It's better to recycle these things and put them back in the system where they belong, because plastic just recycles itself, versus just keep throwing it in our water, keep throwing it outside. Our animals get it's air pollution. It's just too much. Besides the air pollution, the number one way how we can make money this summer is them pop cans. I'm telling you, them pop cans. Now, I tried it with the sparkling water because it said hide me 5 cents and it had Michigan, and I think I need to call somebody because y'all said satisfaction guaranteed on my money back. I think I need a lot of 95 cents back because none of them bottles didn't work. I know that water bottles didn't work for me. What is it? These sparkling water bottles didn't work for me, but I know pop, and it ain't that crazy that water and stuff like that don't work, but pop do. But anywho, I wish the water worked as well. So, you know, pop cans. Sometimes people that drink liquor or might like beer cans and stuff like that, you know, different stuff like that, it has the amount on it. The only way you know if you can get money back is if you actually try it. Alexis Love Beauties and Flawless Men do not have any pride this summer or just whenever. This is something that children can do, but do it safe. Make sure, especially if you're in a large gathering, or it can be random, make sure you always have something in a car. Even if you use your hands, have something to clean your hands with when you come in contact with these, you know, pop bottles or anything that you find. Well, you know, if you find $100, you probably ain't gonna rinse that off. just still. The purpose of this video was to talk about like pop cans and stuff like that, but just have like a bag, keep a little bag in the trunk, some gloves. And this summer, when you're going out, and just start it and see how much you save. But you know, things take time. So this way of saving money is going to require patience, because you might not reach $5 until you got 1,000 pop cans. This is something that I would say would be good for a child as well. It'll just teach them. Not that you're trying to be, you know, a pick-me, or not that you're trying to look nothing. You're just, you have to, and that's the thing, you have to explain yourself to nobody. If you're the only one at the barbecue just picking up all the pop cans, telling people mind their business to stay in their office. Period. That she just cleaning up. You and your hair, you cleaning up, and y'all, that is a 10, 20, 30, 40. It only takes, let's do the math, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $1. It only takes 10 cents of a pop can to get a whole dollar. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So if you have 50 pop cans, that's $5, right? So it's not going to take that long to accumulate, because people are, like I said, gatherings. I mean, you're going to water parks and anything like that, a family barbecue, birthday parties. I'm telling y'all, them the spots to hit, them birthday parties, them family gatherings, any type of wedding reception, you let them know, yep, y'all need somebody to clean. I got y'all. I got y'all. And being the janitor too. Well, one time, I don't know what made the rules change, but the rules end up changing. But being a janitor too, at some of the jobs, you was able to, you know, go in the trash can if you wanted to. If you was taking out like some trash on your run and maybe a teacher or somebody threw pop bottles in there, I was told it was fine at first. And then later on down the line, somebody snitched on me like, oh, she's stealing pop cans. And I was like, stealing? How you gonna steal something that's already... How you stealing something out the trash? We're just gonna leave that alone. If it's not, you know, if you are working, you are a janitor, just make sure that's something that, you know, get that from your supervisor. Because you don't want to later on people talking about you stealing pop cans. Like, how you get fired on your day off? That's how it was. That's how I was. I got fired on my day off for stealing pop cans. Like, so, you know, if you working and it got something to do with cans and stuff like that, just check. Just check. But all the family gatherings and all the different things that you're doing this year, get you a bag, get you some gloves, and go make that money. Alexis loves you.